today's episode of Skyblock, we're going to be designing a tree. This tree that our parent lived on for a few episodes until he ultimately died by my hand. You know, I mean, it wasn't intentional. We know that. We know it was not intentional. That I am still very, 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 very sad that he's dead. And I know what you're thinking. Why would I design a tree? Why not just get an oak tree and plant it if that's what I'm going to do? Well, because that's not as fun. I really want to be more creative in this season, and I feel like I've done a good job at that. We've taken a lot more creative liberties and kind of pushed ourselves out with more building, which I'm really happy about. But one thing I want to do is actually try and design a tree. I want to try and make a tree that's not basic. Trying to talk to you guys while dodging skeletons is actually really, really difficult, honestly. But anyway, so I want to try and just design a tree, and I know it's something that's like really basic for a lot of people. It's really basic to do. Again, this is something I've never done, and I'm really liking taking these big steps with designing and building in this season. So a plan here is to grab oak logs and azalea leaves, which I don't have anymore. I'll be right back. So now we've got a stack of flowering azaleas and regular azalea leaves. And the goal here is to make a tree that is not basic. You know, it's instead of just being 4 planks or 4 logs straight up in the air, what we're going to do is... I hear a spider. There it is. Nope, nope, nope. Get out. This wall really does nothing for us. But that's okay. I still like it. Part of the reason I still want to design a tree is in hopes that we get another parent. I hope I get a second chance to be a parent, and have a bird that lives in our tree. And this time, I want to give that bird a much more beautiful tree. So we're going to leave the nest and the egg. Oh, I don't have the egg anymore. But we're going to leave the nest, and we're going to try and design a good-looking tree. Again, I'm not one for designing trees or designing a lot of things, but we've done pretty good this season. So I think what we're going to do here is actually expand this out and do a 2x2 area, and have the trunk be 2 by however tall this is, 2 by 4. So something like this. And then maybe have a branch out going like that. And then maybe this one coming up here like that. And then coming over and doing a branch up here. And then maybe having that, like that, go like that. Could that work? Something like that. Let me know in the comments if you think anything should be changed. I'm open to criticism. Especially about this tree. Because I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be pretty insecure about this. Alright, so we have 2 branches going out like this. And maybe another one going out. And maybe just expanding out. I think we need to go out 2. I was going to say maybe expanding out 1 block. But I think the minimum we're going to need is probably 2 blocks. To make it look somewhat decent. So that's the easy part done. Despite my brain cells firing faster than they usually do. So let's create kind of a perimeter with leaves first. Let's go around like this. And just go something like this. So we have something like this. And then we can expand the leaves out as we go. So obviously we need to leave. I want to leave that ladder there in case I do want to come up. I don't think I'll ever need to come up except to put the boat up here. So maybe we'll leave that open for now. But actually, what if we come down here and drop a leaf there. And maybe do a flowering azalea there. And then a regular azalea right there. I think we're going to need to extend out one to cover up these oak logs. Hey, it's daytime. Get out of here. I need to find a way to deter spiders. So we have something like this. And then maybe do flowering azaleas around like that. And then drop them down like this. And maybe drop the other one down right there. Okay, yeah, let's add some leaves out one more. Like this could probably work. So maybe we'll drop down a flowering azalea right there and another one there. And maybe do something like that. And then do this. Okay, I don't think they should drop down this low on all of them. I'm thinking the tree is too short for the amount of leaves we have. But it's not too bad. That's a hazard. We might need to do something different because that is a major hazard. Okay, but I feel like actually I enclosed the bird nest off, so now you can't even see it. I'm not sure. But, yeah, maybe we'll drop. Okay, we might need to raise this tree up just a little bit. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that. So let's add like 2 more layers of oak logs. We're gonna have to get rid of all these leaves and do the whole thing over again. I'm gonna need some shears. Shears have been gotten, and let's get started. And there we go. Now we have a tree that looks a little bit better because it's taller. So maybe actually, do we raise the bird nest up? I don't know if we should, because I still want to be able to, I want to be able to see the bird. And part of the reason we extended this taller was so I could see the bird without having to move this down. So maybe that branch can stay low with the bird nest on it. And then maybe we'll add another branch, a few others on the top. So maybe one coming out like this. Do we make them longer too? Like, do we make this one maybe longer on the bottom? And then... okay, maybe that could work. Okay, so we have a tree. We have essentially the easy part of a tree. The trunk. We have a tree trunk, which is good. It's really good. But now I gotta figure out what I want to do with the leaves again. Who would have guessed you could spend a whole episode on designing a tree? Because it has already been 15 minutes. And I'm still well into trying to figure out what I'm doing. But maybe what we'll do is start with the leaves on this level. I know that's still going to cover up the bird, but it shouldn't cover up the bird as much, I wouldn't think. Or maybe we'll start higher, and we'll kind of go out and around. I definitely made the tree too big, but it's okay. It's definitely okay. I'm going to love how this turns out. I hope the server updates to put cherry leaves in, because I would love to use those. I really hope this doesn't cause for mob spawning. I don't think any should spawn because the lantern's nearby. Yeah, so we'll put the bird in right there, and we'll have that little opening we can see the bird in. So we'll put the bird right there when we get one. And if we don't end up getting one, we'll still have a really nice tree. So now we can definitely start making our way to the top. So let's bring it in a layer and have it going around like this. So a little bit something like that. And then maybe just kind of, I think... yes! These short words, I am on it. As long as it's not more than 5 letters, I'm probably okay. So now we can add just some more leaves up and around. Okay. So now we have a tree that is complete. Sounding very unsure about this because I started placing the leaves and I'm worried I didn't do a good job placing them. Is that a good tree? Like, is that a tree that you would want growing in your yard? I like it from this angle. I really like it from this angle, aside from that oak log. So maybe we can go ahead and get rid of that one. Maybe we'll get rid of this and just stick a flowering azalea right there. I feel like we're missing some flowering azaleas on this layer right here, so we'll add some more in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so we have a tree, and I'm liking it from this angle, and I think I might like it from this angle too. It's not too bad, I don't think. But I'm not against this. This does not look too bad, I don't think. Okay, not too bad. And not too bad as well. The angle, okay, we might need to put a leaf right there, actually. Maybe, I think we need to do that. So there we go. That is filled in, and I think that might work. I think that's a pretty good tree to have. I think that's a decently designed tree for its size. We don't need anything too terribly big, and the bird nest is right there. So, yeah, I definitely covered it up too much. So I'm not sure what we'll do with that, but we'll have to see if we get a bird first anyway. I did want to add that tree in though. I wanted to add something, more plant life to give this enclosed area more life. And I think that that looks really good. But for now, that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Chasecraft Skyblock Season 4. We designed a tree. I spent a whole episode's worth of time designing a tree. Or I guess I should say winging it with a tree, because I really didn't like design it. I just kind of went with it, to be honest. But let me know what you guys think. Did you guys enjoy the episode? Do you guys like the tree? What should we change? Give me tips, tricks, and whatnot in the comments. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Consider subscribing. Check out the merchandise, link in the description. And as always, stay awesome.